So in this lesson, we're going to take a look at what natural logs are, as well as the change of base. So we have two types. We have the common log that we kind of already talked about, which is a base of 10. And we don't write that base, we just write the log. We don't write this base. Whenever we say log, we just know it's base 10. So log 2, we know base is 10. And then we have natural log, which is written with an ln. And this is a base of e. E is approximately 2.7182818, and so on forever. So ln is just a log with a base of e. We just write it ln, and then we know that it's a base of e. And we're going to plug these down here into our calculator and take 4 times e squared. So let me pull up my calculator. So then I'm going to do a 4, and then I'm going to hit the second button and then the ln button to get e to the power of, and then put a 2, and then hit enter. So my answer is 29.56 when I round. So now we're going to go ahead and type in 2, then ln, then 3, and close those parentheses, enter. We'll round up to 2.20. And go ahead and try these next few. So again, hit the second and then the ln button, and then you can actually hit the ln and then the 6, and then go ahead and hit enter. And then try the last one. And e to the ln is going to cancel itself out and just be left with that 6, because e and ln are inverses. And so, of course, this last one, ln, and then e to the second is 2, because it's going to just leave you with that, because ln and e are inverses. So if we were to rewrite this, remember it's log base e to the 0.02 is going to equal -4, because it always equals our exponent. Well, we don't write log of e, we just write ln. 0.02 is equal to -4. And so on this next one, it's log base e of 1096.63 equals our exponent 7. So again, we're just flip-flopping our number here in our degree, and we leave the base the same. And we're going to not write log e, we want ln. And there we go. So if you want to try these next two, go ahead. We are going to write log base e, and then the 7 equals 195, and then we're going to keep, we're going to do it exponentially. So base is e, exponent here 1.95, just flip-flopping these two here, and then the 7 there. So try that last one. So again, this is if we kind of rewrite it with the log and the e, and then we're going to flip-flop with e as our base, and then it's to the 1.39 power, and it's going to equal 4. So now what we're going to do is evaluate the expression with a calculator. And so most calculators are going to be in that base 10 or in base e, so you can change the logarithm one base to another with this formula. So if we have a different base, what we end up doing is taking our big number here, and it goes on top, and then the base goes on the bottom. So we're going to do log of 21 over log of 4 in our calculator, and we always want the base on the bottom. Base goes on the bottom. And we want to rewrite using a quotient or fraction and give the log to both. And then we would just type that into our calculator, and we would get approximately 2.20. So on this one, it is already base of 10. So you don't have to change anything on that one. You can just type it straight in to your calculator. So it's not even really a change of base. So we're actually going to kind of skip that one because it's more of just a plug-in. Now this one is not base of 10. So we want to do log over log, and we're going to do base on the bottom and 27 on the top, and type that into our calculator. Right, now we're going to take a look at solving exponential equations, and we want to rewrite the equation in logarithmic form, and we may need to use change of base to solve. So our variable is in the exponent, so we need to change to a log. All right, so this first one we need to change it into log form, so it's going to be log with the same base 4. We flip-flop our 12 and our 2x, and then we can go ahead and do our change of base in the calculator here, where we do our log 12 over log 4 and set that equal to 2x. And we can type this into our calculator and actually get now 1.79 and then divide by 2. So x is going to equal 0.895, which we'll go ahead and just round 0.9. So on this next one, we first want to get rid of the 4 by subtracting it and kind of get just our base and exponent alone. And now we want to go ahead and rewrite this as a log, because we can't solve for when it's up here. Okay. All right, so it is log base 5 of 12 is equal to x plus 2. And now we're going to go ahead and rewrite this in log, change of base log over log form here. So 12 over 5 base on the bottom, giving them both the logs. And then we're going to type that into our calculator. And then we have one additional step of subtracting 2 there. So we get a negative 0.46. All right, so over here, we are going to subtract 10. I want you to go ahead and try this one. I want you to subtract 10 first, and then I want you to divide by negative 5 on both sides, get e alone. And then we are going to rewrite this as a log, but this time, remember, it's going to be an ln, and we'll be able to just plug that straight into our calculator. So go ahead and try it. Otherwise, you can continue to follow along. Oop, I forgot to flip-flop. So ln 7 equals 3x, and then we want to plug natural log of 7 in our calculator and get 1.95, and then lastly divide by 3. So x is going to equal 0.65. So try number 4, you're going to subtract the 7, and then you're going to rewrite it in log form, doing your change of base and then solving. And hopefully you got 2.08.